Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review. With me here, the Master of Puppets, today looking at another collaboration beer. Actually a rebrew of an old collaboration beer. And this is a collaboration between Amager and Goose Island, and this is their RyeKing. Now this was first brewed back in 2010 with John Laffler, who at the time worked at Goose Island. And yeah, it was a very popular beer. It's a American Stout on 7.7%, and it's made with a touch of smoked malt and rye. And actually 22% of the malt bill in this is rye malt. So that's really cool. I had this back in the day and I really liked it. I never reviewed it for some reason, but yeah, so they decided to bring it back, and that's pretty awesome. I think it was like because of popular demand. They shipped some to the US. And John Laffler, he doesn't brew at Goose Island anymore, but at the moment, I believe he has a brewery called Off Color Brewing, which Amma also did a collaboration with. Was it last year or the year before that? Called Gnädige Frau, which was a marshmallow imperial stout. And then Off Color did their own version called Dino S'mores. I believe it was something like that. But cool stuff. 22% of it is rye. That must have been crazy to mash this. But it looks nice. It's a nice looking stout. American stout. It's pitch black in color. About 3 finger of a beige head. And by the way, the malt they use for the touch of smoked malt, it's peated malt. So it should give that minerally peaty type aroma, but just a hint of it. But lots of different Cara rye, all kinds of different rye malts. So yeah, let's check out the aroma on the Goose Island and Amager's RyeKing. Oh yeah, lots of spicy rye. So much spicy rye. Also some dark chocolate and a little bit of dark fruit. And coffee. But oh yeah, and there was the peat. But the peat is a very subtle nuance. If you don't like smoky beers, this will be perfect, kind of like for a beginner smoky beer for you, because you just get a slight twang of the peat, the peated malt. But like chocolate, rich coffee, you know, very roasty, toasty, almost like an espresso type coffee. There's a hint of vanilla to it as well, and then just tons of that spicy rye character, which is definitely the dominating aroma on it. Smells really nice. Not smelling this 7.7% alcohol. Maybe a hint of licorice in there as well. Smells like a really nice American stout made with tons of rye. So let's give it a taste, guys. Cheers. Oh yeah, that is really good. Like straight out of the road stout, American stout with a little more high IBD, and then just tons of spicy rye, especially on the back end. And it's got a very good balance between sweet and roast. It's not one of those stouts that is super roasty or super sweet. It's a balance between the two. The most dominating flavor though being like spicy rye. Nice kind of medium, very silky, creamy mouthfeel, highest side of medium. Flavor wise, up front you're getting some sweetness and almost sugary vanilla-y character with nice coffee and dark chocolate. And then there's tons of spicy rye. On the back end, you're getting a slight hint of that peated malt. Not a ton, but there's definitely some in there. This is just like really nice, dead-on American stout with a lot of flavor for a 7% stout, 7.7% stout. It's like almost nudging to go up in the imperial territory, but not really. It's kind of like in between. It's like at the breaking point of the stout category or something like that, if you could say like that. If it had like a bigger mouthfeel and just a little more alcohol, it'd be like imperial stout. But it's really tasty. The spicy rye, there's a slight hop character to it as well, like a generic hop character. I got some caramel there, dark caramel. But and then, as I said, the peat malt is like a slight nuance in the back end, but mostly like ton of spicy rye. And I love rye beers, and this is a great showcase of like what rye tastes like in like stout. So you get those kind of flavors. There's a little bit of an ashy note on the back end, roasty, toasty, ashy note, like a slight burnt flavor with the coffee, and then like a nice sweetness to it. Yeah, this is really damn good. This is a real nice kind of different take on the American style. Also, the name RyeKing is a reference to, you know, Vikings, if you didn't get that. It's even got a little Viking helmet on there on the label. And then the American flag, which is awesome. But yeah, this is a really nice stout. I really dig the spicy rye with a subtle hint of smoke, and then like the coffee and dark chocolate nuances. I know this beer is available in the US because it was made, this new batch, specifically for the US market. But they decided to keep a few bottles of it and stuff and sell it back home in Denmark. So I was able to get a bottle, which is awesome. So really good stuff. Rating wise for the Bryghus and Goose Island RyeKing. I'm going to 92. It's really damn nice. Just dead on for the style. It gives some extra flavor with the kind of very spicy rye character and a hint of smoke. Really good stuff, like that peaty smoke, but it's not too much. And again, great balance between like some sweet flavors and roasty flavors. So really nice stout. Definitely something you should check out, guys, if you can get it. Hopefully it's still available in the US. I'm pretty sure it's imported by the Shelton brothers, but yeah. Guys, definitely let me know what you think of the Bryghus RyeKing. If you've had a chance to, or Bryghus and Goose Island RyeKing, if you've had a chance to try it. As always, guys, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. And I'm going to say cheers. And see you guys in another year.